Well, in another instance of democracy being superseded by weird laws, I have an interesting story for you. Entrepreneur Andrew Yang will launch a write in campaign to appear on the Ohio presidential primary ballot after an issue with his application prevented it from being approved. Yang's campaign told The Hill that it is launching the effort after its application to appear on the primary ballot on March 17th was denied due to a bureaucratic issue, despite it delivering the necessary signatures needed. My campaign submitted nearly 3 times the amount of signatures needed, virtually ensuring I would be on the ballot in Ohio, Yang said in a statement to The Hill. Nevertheless, because of a bureaucratic paperwork issue caused by an awkwardly worded law, nearly 3,000 Ohioans' First Amendment rights have been denied. Despite this setback, Ohioans will have an opportunity to cast their ballot for me in the Democratic presidential primary, as I'm officially announcing a write in campaign for Ohio, aided by our incredible grassroots support. There's a little bit more to the statement, but the short story of why this is undemocratic is because he received the necessary number of ballots or rather signatures, excuse me, to be applicable for the ballot in this state, and for some weird reason was not allowed to appear. And I guess when we talk about why people don't want to run for office and why a lot of people have this perception you need to be some special kind of person who can raise a bunch of money and just do all kind of little weird stuff to get there. These are kinds of things that make it seem even more bizarre because you have a candidate who has never held office before getting the necessary number of signatures and then getting screwed by the stupid state laws. If the media in the U.S. was actually worth a damn, as much as they like to talk about this stupid election cycle, they would discuss this ad nauseum. They would have an investigation that would say, why in the world would you have a specification of a minimum of signatures you need for people who are trying to be on the presidential primary ballot in your state to be met, and then through some sheer misfortune, not appear on the ballot still? I mean, when you get to things like this, he could literally have every person in the state signature, and it would still not be enough because of some dumb law or some other little weird circumstance. So I'm glad he's putting the write-in campaign. It's really frustrating because even if it's not someone that's my first choice or whatever, you don't want a person who's actively running to not have the right to be, someone that people can vote for. Because when you're not on the ballot, it does discourage people. Unfortunately, it's just how we are as a collective. Not me, but enough people are like that.